So hello friends, in today's video I'll share a script with you. We can get the list of files with a dedicated size. We want to get the uh, list of the files with size of more than 5 MB or 10 MB. How can we do that with PowerShell? So I'm saying the script with 5 MB. You can change the size according to your convenience. It's like you want to get size for MBs in GBs and TVs, so you can change the script accordingly, but I'm just showing here to you with the MB 5 MB size. So first of all we have to create a directory here, and we have to define a directory. I'm using my downloads folder for now. So we have to define the directory here. So I'm just defining my directory. You can use your directory. So this is the directory. Then we have to create another variable for minimum size. So we have to define the minimum size here. So like just I said, I'm using 5 MB. So you can use your dedicated size here. You can replace it here with the script. Then we have to get the files. So I'm just creating a variable files, and then we have to just get the child item. So basically we are just getting the files, so we have to use the child item. Then we have to define the path here. So the path is directory, as we have already created in the first line. Then I'm using recurse also. So basically what recurse do is, recurse is getting the files with subfolder as well. If we are not using the recurse, then we will get the files only in downloads directory. If we using the recurse, then we can get the files in subfolders also. So then we have to define the condition. So like I'm using where object, and in where object we have to write the code, like is note underscore dot psis container, then and length, and the condition is minimum size. So this is the condition where we can get the files. So once we get the files, we have to display the output results. So I'm using if and else conditions here. So first of all I'm writing if the files count is 0, then we have to display a message here. If the file count is 0, I'm writing my message in the right host. So you can write your message, like I'm writing no files larger than 5 MB were found in, we have to define the directory here, directory. So this is the message. If we did not get any files more than a size of 5 MB, now we have to use the else condition. So in else condition, what we are writing here is, first of all we are writing a right host with a message. So like files larger than 5 MB in, we have to define the directory. So if the files are available in the directory, then we have to display the results in the console. So for this I'm using for each, and I'm using file in files, and then we have to define the formula for the size. First I'm just creating a variable size in MB. So the formula is math round file dot length divided by 1 MB comma by 2. Now we have to display the result. So I'm using right host again to display the result. So first of all I'm just displaying the full path of the file. So like the file file dot full name. We have to close this. Then I'm displaying the file size. So like the size is size MB and MB. Then I'm using the right host again, and I'm using a single line for the breakup. Now we have to close this and this also. So the script is completed, and let me just check and run and check if it is working or not. So it is showing me some error here. So let me just check the error. Okay, so the file name is not decided here, so we have to add the dollar sign here. So let me just screen the screen and we have to run it again. So now you can see we can get the list of the file with more than 5 MB. So if you can see here, here is a Azure ID setup exe file is 19. This is the file for Office 19 Mac, and the size is 1495 MB. Here is the Adobe Media Encoder with more than 5 MB size. So we can get a list of the files here with the size of more than 5 MB. So this is a example only. You can change your parameter here if you want to get in MBs, GBs and TBs, as I said earlier also. You just need to change your size here and just here also, so you can get the list or according to your requirement.